Hey everybody, Brian with you from TheGameCommon. We're doing more Civ 6. We are continuing our AI battles, and I think we good to go. How many turns are we at? We're 161 to 325. Okay. I need to go in here because we were just... I wish this we could have per save. Auto intern enabled. We have to turn that on and off just because we actually play the game. So if I was doing only an AI series, this wouldn't be a problem, so... But since we're not only doing an AI series, that kind of sucks. So Scythia and India are now teamed up. I would very much love to see India and Scythia go at France, because I think we could see at least a nice little shakeup in the game, but I just don't see that happening. Ended up flipping back because, oh yeah, that was last episode. We saw that. It's going to actually flip to India, which is pretty funny. And Samaria is about to get knocked out. Weren't they the #1 seed? Yeah, we're about to see another #1 seed go down. Oh man, the AI, jeez. Well, okay, the Russia wasn't my fault. Well, the Russia was my fault, actually, I should say, versus the AI's fault. Just because, you know, we were playing as them. Poland's just popping out the wonders right now. It's getting a little silly. They're about to build the Chinka too. So here's the thing. Normally, I can pick out the wonders, but like I said, there's just so much spam right now. It's just, like, really hard for us to keep up with it. Also, I hate how we have to pick our specialty, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. Korea's trying to build the Kotoku, and they're in 3rd place, right? They were in the 3rd? Yeah, they are in 3rd, so... Now, if you're wondering why we didn't go to 500 turns, I think we talked about this earlier, but I just want to reiterate it. It just takes too long, basically, because the game, like, the turns get slower and slower as the game gets deeper and deeper. So, like, the first 100 turns went by in almost an entire episode, and now we've had, like, 2 episodes to get, like, 67 turns, essentially. It just, like, or it's probably more like the first 80 turns were 1 episode, then the next 80 turns were 2 episodes, you know? So, to get to 500 turns... You know, okay, so as it's working right now, we're doing about 4 episodes per group. So for 4 groups, that's going to be a total of 12 episodes, which is basically half a month. So, yeah, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time just from the group stages. So that's not even getting to the championship, second chance round. Almost everyone's in a dark age, which is interesting because now Boston's flipped them back to America. And I'm wondering if Boston flips, if there is a chance, because New York's getting pretty big here. If there's a chance we could see Washington flip. I don't know. There is a chance here. Now, what about is full loyalty India. And it looks like Urdu might end up falling. Maybe. Man, Samara's in a bad spot. I would love to see someone go to war, specifically one of these 2 people. Yeah, I don't know why they're so peaceful. It's really weird. Really, really weird. So, Samaria is still at war with France. That's it. Scythia denounced Poland, and they're pretty friendly with everyone else for the most part. Alexander, yeah, they didn't even denounce anyone yet. Everyone pretty much hates France, which is fine. America hates France and Poland, which, not a good idea. Korea and Poland are still at war, too. And India and Poland are still at war. But I don't think anything's going to come from that. So Boston did flip, and it's going to flip back to France. Wait, what? That's got to be a bug. That's got to be a visual bug. So India's at war with Poland right now, but Poland doesn't have any troops there. Where's Poland's troops? More towards the north and east, I think, in response to the Crees. So that's going to bring out some interesting potential here. India might be able to sneak in here, man. Especially now that they took Like, they have a chance. They do have a chance here. I don't think you're going to flip to France. That seems weird. Yeah, that just seems wrong. You were a French city. Why would you flip back to France? Right? I'm not crazy on that one, right? But just because it's showing up France doesn't mean that it's completely right. Thomas is warning France. Yes, let's go, dude. Let's go. Although you're also warning Gilgamesh, which, come on, dude. Come on. What's Gilgamesh supposed to be doing here? He actually got the freaking wonders out, too, man. He did. Ugh. And he still has his capital, too, for what it's worth, but... Now that Ur's gone, it's kind of hard. India's building out medieval walls, dude. Not bad. Not bad. India. Yeah, India, I think, has a chance here. New Orleans, yeah. Boston is still flipping. It says 5 turns, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, India is closing in on Poundmaker. And the thing is, Cree, we'll have to see. They still have a lot of potential to throw down a bunch of cities here. And so we're just going to really have to see if they manage to do that. Because they've been really, really slow at putting cities down. Mostly because I think they've been at war almost this entire game with Poland. And so they're a little worried about getting too close to Poland. Mixed with they're probably building quite a few units themselves. So Poland is very scary right now. Very, very freaking scary. Goes to show you, like, strength of a Civ has zero to do with how good a Civ does in the AI only series. Like, seriously. Like, there's no reason France right now should have dominated in the early game. Like, just, it doesn't make sense. There you go. Yeah, see, now it's flipping back to America. Okay, here's a better example. Why Poland and France did so awesome early game, where Samaria, which is an early game Civ, didn't do awesome. Like, that's just kind of hilarious. Now, Ridu is actually going to flip to India as well. So, I think India's making a very strong play right now. Very strong play into potentially getting first place. So, what? So that's the original capital, but that's the new capital. Oh, because, you know, it got conquered. It doesn't flip back, huh? I always kind of figured it would flip back. I had nothing to base that on, I just kind of figured that. So your full loyalty, oh, hey, you know what? We can actually see this, right? We can actually look at the loyalty for once. Yeah, we can. 3.6, so you're barely not flipping. You can't normally do that because you can't click on these banners or anything like that in the other autoplay mod because you break the mod. So it's kind of cool. I gotta, like, remind myself, oh, we can do things we can't normally do. So America's looking a little better. They really need to get Washington back. If they could get Washington back, because they're even popping out wonders, man. I think they're making a play. They're making a late push, but they're just so far behind. India, even though they're about to grab a city, didn't really gain much. You know, we'll see how much their score changes here in a couple turns. There's no wonder there, though. And did India have a religion? I know I'm talking about this every time, but I'm playing like 16 games, so I keep forgetting. America, yeah, India has the religion. What is India's... Because, yeah, Cree doesn't. They have 52 points that Cree doesn't. But Cree has the wonder score right now. That's the big difference. So if India could get a couple wonders down, that would go a long way to helping. But, man, there's just so much in Tundra. That's what kind of sucks. Just kind of sucks. I've also heard people, and we talked about this as well in the early series, they were talking about, hey, why don't you do a quicker speed then if you're not going to do all the turns? The reason I don't want to do a quicker speed is, well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, late game, AI late game wars just doesn't work. Like, we've seen this happen before. I think, even started an industrial era game where I think we spawned in the industrial era and no one declared war. Because the warmongering penalties are so heavy, as the game progresses, the AI is less and less likely to just declare war. We've seen. And so going to 500 turns or even increasing the speed so that you get to those later eras really doesn't make much difference, and it doesn't really help in like, I guess, warfare aspect of it, because, you know, we're not going to see any wars, and so then basically, yeah, sure, they're getting to late game tech, but they're just not going to declare the war. Also, the other thing is, I feel like it's a little too punishing to the early game units. So, for example, like Samaria, India, just because they get past those early game units just so quickly, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe we could bump it up from, like, whatever our current speed is to, like, one quicker. I think fast is the next one up. I don't really remember because I don't ever change speed all that often, but I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. So, we've been talking a lot about the comments, particularly in this group, just because there's not been a lot happening. It's been an interesting one. I mean, really, at this point, all we're trying to do is see if India can catch up to Poundmaker. And it really isn't happening. Although they did get an extra wonder. What's the big difference here? Era score. Era score is a big one. There's 30 with the wonder. Tech is a little bit better. They're losing pretty bad on religion. They got a little more great people. Empire size is smaller, and civics is better, too. So they just have better tech and culture. Which makes sense because, you know, once again, India's sitting here in the tundra. So that doesn't help. If India... Man, I don't know. They probably need another city here, but I don't know, the AI gets a little lazy with that. And then if they could make a play towards Washington and actually conquer it, maybe, but I don't think we're going to see that happening. Poland has a 686 military, France is at 432, Cree's at 740, so Cree's a little scary, as is Scythia. India's at 434, so India could theoretically then attack France, 417, and America potentially could too. France doesn't have that super dominant force anymore, so. What is Cree doing with their force? Absolutely nothing. Speaking of which, what's Poland doing with their force? Did they end up starting to move? Oh, they did. They conquered India. They took Mysore. We weren't even paying attention. They came and grabbed Mysore. Oh, that's why I hate all this freaking spam here, because normally you'd be able to see that. Yeah, alright. That's probably why India dropped in score. So India's not in a good spot. And what's funny is India has all the troops, but they're just still, literally, just sitting over here. Not doing anything. India, like, broke themselves, I think. I really think they broke when Europe flipped back to Samaria. Because they were preparing to move in on it, and then it flipped back, and the AI just didn't know what they were going to do. So Poland and India are at war. I thought they were already at war. Scythia declared war on Poland. Macedonia declared war on Poland. So they're going to push towards Mumbai. And I think, I kind of think Poland's going to be able to do it. India doesn't have any protection over here. Where's their capital, by the way? Over here. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. So it looks like our top 3 are definitely in the books then. Because unless something catastrophic happens. Although they caught up again, but once again, starting to lose cities is going to be very bad. Mumbai's facing a siege. And I don't think Scythia... Like, you're not going to see Scythia and Alexander coming to the help. They're too far away. India's now friends with the Cree. Okay. Got a lot of religion going over here for Poland. That actually didn't do that much damage. Alright, they might be okay then. Yeah, they might be okay then. Yeah, they're barely doing any damage. Because we got medieval walls here and they don't have any siege equipment. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That makes sense. So, alright. Well, that's going to be a wasted war for Poland. So then India's still potentially in the game. The thing is, this kind of opens it up for the Cree now to go and get some vengeance. Are we going to see that? It doesn't look like it. They're just keeping all their troops way up there. They are facing a siege. They just don't have enough units over here yet. America denounced Poland. I mean, America could make a push on Poland too here. There is a possibility. Now, it looks like America probably denounced them. Yeah, they just lost their religion. Poor America. Because America had Protestantism, but all of their land right now is Catholicism, which is Poland. So Poland ended up just flipping them. So does America get religious score then? They get 10 religion score then. Okay. Poland's up to C4 religious score, which is kind of silly. Kind of silly. We got a little over 100 turns. This might actually be 5 episodes, all things considered. I wonder if this is playing a little slower. I think with Group D, we're going to try the simultaneous turns. I don't really know what's going to happen and how the AI and my computer are going to handle that, but we'll try it. I mean, I guess I could run a test game real quick before we get there, but we'll see how the episodes shake out. Here's the thing. Okay, so we talked about getting rid of the walls, and they actually did conquer Mumbai, which is kind of surprising. They did grab a catapult. This is what I'm wondering. If we wouldn't have had walls here, this city would have flipped so quickly. And I don't know, the dominant civs might just be able to roll over AI too quickly, so maybe we shouldn't play with the wall civs. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We still got another episode to debate it. So yeah, Poland's just like ridiculously powerful. And that probably knocked India out again, right? Yeah, they're like 50 down now. And there's a chance that they lose a second city here, which would just be pretty catastrophic to their chances. Man, they were getting so close, man. They were getting so freaking close. Is Teddy doing anything with his life right now? Nope. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Still in the same era. Still in the same era. Not much has changed. I'm intrigued to see what this next era is going to be, because everyone ended up in a dark age. So if America could get like a heroic age out of this, and you know France can't, okay, okay. America denounced France. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Is it happening? Come on, USA, USA, USA. Let's do it. India's now friends with Macedon. France began. Just too much, man. Just too much. Korea and America got an alliance. Ooh, joint war against France, baby. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. It looks like the Polish attack is probably pettering out. They just they don't really have. I mean, they still have a lot of troops around here, but they seem to be spreading their troops out too much. And once again, completely wide open territory over here. Scythia had a war declaration from Candy. What? Who are they at war with? Oh, they declared war on Poland. Oh, yeah, we already knew that. We already knew that. It's like, what? They declared war on Poland? Oh, Scythia's actually coming to help, too. Huh. Remember when I said they weren't going to do anything? Remember when I said their siege kind of, or their attack petered out? Yeah, about both of those. I still think they're going to be okay. Mostly because they don't have siege equipment, and Scythia is rolling around here in knights now. So I think these guys are going to start getting the focus of the Polish army. America did not declare a war yet. I was really looking forward to seeing that war against France. Like, okay, so France declared that super early war in America, and then has just been, like, passive the entire game. Which is kind of hilarious. And Teddy ended up taking back some of his stuff, and then has been completely passive since then as well. It's been an interesting one. So we're down to 10 turns now, until the next era. How long have we been on this episode? We're at 15 minutes. Okay. We'll probably wrap this up a little after 20. The thing is, I would like to get us close enough that we can end this next episode, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. I do think this is going a little slower. I think they take their turns a little slower. And so we're going to try simultaneous just to see if it speeds it up. Because I don't really want to do 4 episodes, or 5, 6 episodes per, you know, group stage. That would just not be as fun. The other option we have, we could just call it if we think that India can't come back. Because right now, I mean, okay, there's a lot that could happen in 100 turns. Sure, Teddy Roosevelt could declare war and start conquering back France. Is that likely? Not really. Not really. I mean, we've seen enough of the AI in these games to know that the AI is really never going to do that. But, you know, there's potential. There is a off chance. You know, we saw in the last group some ridiculous things happening. So, you know, there is always chances of that happening. None of this matters. And we still have yet to see an Alexander War. Although, Alexander, man, they're starting to pop out some wonders. But I just don't think they're going to be able to make a play, right? They're so far away, man. They're so far away. Yeah, like, even India now is almost 100 points down. It's getting to that point where it's just insurmountable. So, we'll see. We'll see. Did Poland peace out yet? You got Renaissance walls. Hey, Poland, are you peaced? No, you're still at war. You peace out in India. But you're still at war with Scythia. Scythia at least is finally fighting. Alexander, however, I don't even know. Did he even move his troops over there? Oh, wait, what? No. Did he come this way? No. No. No, he's done nothing. He's done nothing. I would love to see the Kree step it up right now. I'd love to see the Kree come and start doing some conquering. They did put an advanced city down, too, actually, I think. Yeah, because we had this one, but I don't think we had either of these guys. So, yeah, they're getting close. I don't care. Just go next turn, my god. I don't know why it's still prompting me. Now, Scythia's not going to be able to do anything, because, you know, Poland just has way too many troops down here. But, like I said, this does a really good opportunity for the Kree, and the Kree just aren't going to be able to take advantage of it, because the AI doesn't know what they're doing. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'm really intrigued to see what this next era looks like. This could be big for some people. This could also do nothing. Chances are it's going to end up probably just, like, shaking out pretty neutral again, so we're not really going to be able to see much happen. Naridu did end up flipping to India, and so now Samaria is down to 2 cities. No wars, just a bunch of buildings. 2 turns left. They ended up building Great Light here. Okay, I'm wondering if think they're gonna get the Oxford out. Probably not. Looks a little too slow, to be honest. They're also building the Kilwa too. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see what happens. How's this era gonna shake out? And we should be able to see it up here, actually, but I usually don't use that. It's not the easiest one to see. Okay. So, we got Samaria in a Dark Age. We got Poland, India, Kree, and Macedonia in a Normal Age. And then France and America both got the Heroic, as did Scythia. So, that's going to do absolutely nothing then. Dang it. Would it be able to flip? Yes, actually, though, it will flip a Polish city, but 75 turns is going to be a little too slow. Now, if America came and conquered Stockholm, they would be able to put a lot of pressure on Radom, but I don't see that happening, and Poland's holding on to both of these cities, so yeah, it looks like the loyalty is just going to stay neutral. Man, and even over here with Bordeaux, if France would have ended up in a Normal Age, this would have been pretty catastrophic for them. So, unfortunately, France looks like they're going to stay dominant. Now, and speaking of that, Korea's actually now having some issues too. Well, okay, does that open up the game at all if Korea ends up starting to lose city? Probably not, because number one, that's only one city. It does have a lot of territory, but it has no wonders or anything like that. Number one. Number two, they have such a huge lead. Yeah, it's over 100 lead now. I don't think it's going to happen. We might end up calling it next episode. We probably will call it early next episode. It kind of depends. I think if we get to the end of the next episode and we don't have like the winner decided, like we're still only at like 280 or something like that, we'll probably call it. Samaria is also going to end up losing their cities, which will give India some more points. So, you know, there is that. But once again, they have a 100-point makeup. That's a big makeup. And there's no wonders here. It's just going to be a little bit of empire score. And so unless India really starts pushing with that religion, but their religion's actually going down now. And I think part of it is because Poland's just been flipping everyone. Poland might, well, I was going to say Poland could get a religious victory, but it doesn't look likely because we don't have religion victory turned on. Haha. Okay. Nice. Nice. Anything being built? Not really that we could see. I think still seems pretty neutral. We did get the potato over here in the Cree. So yeah, the Cree did knock out a couple wonders. I'm wondering if they're still working on Oxford. They are, and they're still building the kill wall. And as far as we, just at quick glance, they seem to be the only two actually building wonder, or the only two wonders being built right here. Never mind. Hajj is right there too. So, other than that, is France working on wonders? France would be the one that would be popping out wonders. They are working on Big Ben and Statue. They'll probably, and the Casas. So yeah, they're popping out 3 wonders. They're all really, 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 really slow though. But I think they're the only ones building those. So we can do a quick glance through and just see if anyone else is working on those. India's working the Hajjaya, which we already knew about. America. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. America declared war on France. It's happening! It's happening! Everyone dance! What? America, I'm so excited! I am so freaking excited. Let's do this. Don't suck, Teddy. Don't suck. So you declared on France. Is France the only one? They also got war by India, too. So France and India basically teamed up. Unfortunately, all America has right now are swordsmen and crossbows and knights against medieval Renaissance. Probably not going to be good. Yeah, I don't know this is going to work out. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to work out too well. And America's not even moving troops forward at this point, so about that. Whoops. I was so excited and immediately my excitement went to 0. Oh, alright. Well, what's everyone else doing? You thinking about a war? I do hear wars over here. I do hear fighting. You're still at war with the same two. Cree never got to war with anyone, right? Nope. Still just denounced. And yeah, still 100 points up. So it doesn't seem likely, like, you're building Taj Mahal. Doesn't seem likely that anything's gonna flip. And this is part of the problem. But once again, this is where maybe no walls would actually be a good thing. Whoa, hi! Alexander's actually doing some long distance attacks. Nice, finally. America and India are not friends. Weren't you guys allies at one point? Alright, sure, whatever. America declared war and then basically kept all their troops inside their own territory. Alright, sure. I mean, that's the thing. You can do that. That's one way to fight a war. Not usually the best way to fight a war, but, you know, that is definitely something you could do, so. Okay. Well, let's go try stopping the timer here. I think it's right click. I don't really know how to stop it other than, and maybe we should just get into the habit of doing this at the end of every episode so that I don't screw myself when we do other things. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here. It looks like we have our 3. It looks like it's gonna be Poland, France, and Poundmaker. In fact, here's the thing. Poundmaker is actually making a play for 2nd place. So does that matter? I mean, not really, but I don't know. I think we could get to 325 next episode. So for now, I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, show your support. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.